Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You are gradually moving forward, all right, and the gist is getting tougher. So at this point, you want to pay more attention, all right. At this point, you want to pay more attention because we are gradually going into the major strategy. We are gradually going into the major strategy. Remember what I said, I will not be taking you through any complicated or difficult or long route. I'm trying as much as possible to simplify what forex trading is and also simplify the strategy that I have been using. Alright, the strategy that I have been using and my other students have been using, and we are making consistent profits. So pay attention, we are getting deeper into the game. So in this particular session, I'll be teaching you what I call the change of character. Alright, the change of character. The change of character. What is the change of character? The change of character is simply the change of direction, or you can call it the change of market structure. You know, when I was talking about forex terminologies in previous video, we talked about choke. Choke is the change of character, and we also talk about MSS. MSS is market structure shift. Choke and MSS, they are basically the same thing. When you hear choke, they are talking about MSS. When you hear MSS, they are talking about choke. They are the same thing. So what is choke or what is MSS? Choke is simply change of character, meaning a change of direction from the current direction to the opposite direction. What is MSS, which is market structure shift, is also the same thing as choke. Market structure shift simply means the market has shifted structure from the current structure to the opposite direction. Alright, so before we go to the chart, let me just give you a diagram explanation right here. So let's look at something like this. I believe you already know what market structure is by now. Let's say we are moving in an uptrend. Alright, we are moving in an uptrend. We are moving in an uptrend, and then we are creating higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Higher high and higher low. Alright, higher highs and higher low. Then suddenly we have something like this. Instead of us to have another low, higher low right here, then we have something like this, and the price starts to come down. The price starts to come down. Okay, the price starts to come down. What we have right here is what we call the change of character. What we have right here, this is what we call the change of character. Alright, what are we saying? Price has been moving. Let me show you this. Okay, so price has been moving from, you can see my cursor, right? Price has been moving from this point, moves up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, just like that, creating a formation of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Then it created higher high right here, expecting a higher low from here. Then we have another higher high. But what did price do? Price got here and then sweep this place. Sweep this place, breaking below this particular point. This thing is what we call change of character, meaning that price is formerly moving in an uptrend. This is our trend line. We use it to identify our trend. All right. Price is currently moving in an uptrend, as you can see. Let me extend it so that you understand better. Okay. Price is currently moving in an uptrend. Then suddenly we have a break, which is a change of character, meaning that price moved from up. This is what I'm saying. Price move from up here, then sweep down to this point, then start creating lower. This is a high, this is a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Don't forget what I talked about in market structure section, that whenever you see lower highs and lower lows, meaning that price is in a downtrend, and whenever you see higher highs and higher low, price is in an uptrend. So price changed the formation right here. Let me take this off. Okay, yeah, let me take this off. So right at this last low, price break through this place and then start coming down. This is what we call a change of character or market structure shift. Why is change of character important? Why do we need to identify it? The importance is because we don't want to keep buying in a trend where it's already downtrend. All right. Remember what I said earlier, that our strategy is to follow the market makers, which is the bank and the institutions. So whenever they are pushing the price is where we want to follow. So let's say we are buying from this point. Let's say from here we've been buying and buying. You don't want to continue buying from here again. For example, if we place our buy at this point, thinking price will come low and then move up, okay, and then move up, what happens right here? You see our stop has been taken. We lost this trade. So you want to identify a change of character so that you can know the current trend. So whenever we see a change of character right here, we know that we are no longer in an uptrend. Now we are in a downtrend. So we are looking for an opportunity to what? To sell. It's very simple. Now let's do the inverse of an uptrend. So let's look at a downtrend. We have something like this. Price pulls back. Something like this, pulls back. Something like this, pulls back. Something like this, pulls back. Alright, it's very simple. This thing is very, very simple. Pulls back. Something like this, it pulls back. Something like this, pulls back, and then we have something like this, a breakout, pulls back, then start giving us something like this. Alright, start giving us something like this. Before me saying anything, you should already know where a change of character is, meaning that this point right here is a change of character. This point right here is a change of character for an uptrend, meaning that price is previously, let me put the trend line right here. So price is previously coming down. As we can see, price is previously coming down until this recent high right here, this high right here was broken to the upside. From here, broken to the upside, then price bounced back, couldn't enter into this zone again and start creating higher highs and higher low, meaning that we are no longer in a downtrend. Now we are in an uptrend, and like I said, we are following the steps of the market makers. All right, we are following the steps of the market makers. This is simply what change of character is all about, making us to understand the time when the market makers, the banks and the big institutions are no longer selling, so that we also can stop selling and start buying. So we are in a downtrend, we have a change of character. This will tell us that the market makers are no longer selling, they are now buying. We too can join the buy. Or if it's in a down, if it's in is an uptrend, like the first example, if it's in an uptrend and we have a change of character to the downside, this is to tell us that the market makers are no longer buying, they are now selling. All right, so we want to join the sell opportunity. So this is the importance of change of character. And I said earlier, change of character and MSS, which is market structure shift, they are the same thing. So let's go quickly into the charts and then let's look at live example. Let's look at Let's not forget. Let's look at this. Okay. This is very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. So let me mark out our trend right here. I hope you see what I'm doing. I told you earlier that once you open your market, the first thing you want to do is to identify your trend. Okay, you identify your trend. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to identify your trend. I think my network is kind of breaking out. Right now. I just hope network works out. My network is out. My network is out. Let's just, I hope you get what I'm saying. From this point right here, from this point right here, if you move our trend line down to this point, we'll see that it is a downtrend. All right, it is a downtrend. Let me just delete that. It's a downtrend. We can see the swing is downward. From this point right here, it has been coming down. It has been coming down to this point. So this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. And then if you check this place, if you check this zone right here, what's wrong with my network? Let me just, sorry, just check that very quickly if we have a better network. Let me check. Okay, so if you check this zone right here, this is the recent high that was created. This is the recent high that was created, and then boom, we have this, which is a change of character. All right, this is what I did earlier. For in case you didn't get it, this is what I did earlier. All right, from this point right here, price has been moving down. Can you see? Price has been moving down. Price has been moving down. All right, this is where we have our choke. Price has been moving down, meaning it's a downtrend. And this is our recent high. This is our recent high right here. All right, this is our recent high right here, and then price broke it out. Boom. Then we have our change of character. You understand? From this point up here, we've been selling, looking for sell opportunity, and we've been selling down, till we got here. Then we see something like this. Let me zoom out. All right, we see something like this. Let me mark it out again so that we can understand. This is the recent high. Don't forget, this is the recent high, which we are expecting another low. We are expecting another low. So this point right here is where we have our change of character, where price told us that the market makers are no longer selling. They are now interested in buying. They want to change the direction, because from here you will see that price begins to move upward. It's very simple and very clear. From here you can see that the upward movement just begin. You can see the upward movement begin, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, and like that. So this is very simple. So this is the reason why we want to identify a change of character. If you place a sell trade right here, if you place a sell trade thinking your trade is coming down from here, if you place a sell trade and you are targeting somewhere down here, what happens? Stop loss. Alright, that's why you want to identify a change of character, to know what the market makers are currently doing. So this is a downtrend changing to uptrend scenario. So let's look for an uptrend that changed to a downtrend. Alright, this is an example right here. So let me mark out our trend right here. So this is our uptrend. Okay, this is our uptrend. Price is moving up. We are looking for opportunity to buy until we have something like this. As our change of character. Okay, because this zone right here, this zone that you are seeing right here, is the most recent low in the uptrend that was broken out before price begins to come down. So the recent low was broken out, giving us a change of character as a confirmation that market makers are no longer going up, they are coming down. So whenever we see things like this, we stop buying, then we start looking for opportunity to sell. All right, this is importance of change of character. You will see that immediately after this choke occurred, price begin to pull to the downside. You see there's a little retracement back to this place, and before you know it, price is coming down. All right, price is coming down. Price is coming down. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple to identify. All right. So choke is very, very important. It is very, very, very important to identify where we have a change of character in the chart. You can see the long sell. You can see the long sell. The long sell. All right. You can see the long sell right there. Whenever you are marking out your change of character, make sure you are doing it on a higher time frame, 1 hour or 4 hours. If you go to 4 hours, you see the same thing. You see the same thing. Okay, you see the same thing. Presently, this pair is currently in an uptrend. Why? Because we were previously in a downtrend. As you can see, we were previously in a downtrend from somewhere around here. We were previously in a downtrend till here, until we have a change of character. I hope you are getting the gist, guys. I hope you are getting the gist. This is the recent high, and the recent high was broken to the upside. That's a change of character, telling us that the market makers are no longer interested in selling. They are now pushing price to the upside. And immediately after this, what did you notice? Uptrend. Uptrend. Alright? Uptrend. It's very simple. Immediately after that, what did you see? Price pushing to the upside. Pushing to the upside. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Alright? So this is the importance of change of character or market structure shift. Once you identify your trend, you want to look out. Do we have a change of character? If we have, that means if we are in a downtrend, you should now be looking for opportunity to buy. If you are in an uptrend, you should now be looking for an opportunity to sell. But if you open the chart and we are in a downtrend and we do not have a change of character, you continue selling. If you open your chart and we are in an uptrend and we do not have a change of character, you continue buying. But you look out, you stay active for a change of character. Once it occurs, you know we are changing direction. That is the meaning. And how can you identify a change of character? I already told you. When the most recent high of downtrend is being broken out, that's a change of character to the upside. And for the downside, when the most recent low of a downtrend is being broken to the downside, that's a change of character to the upside. All right, so it's very simple. Let me come again in case you are confused. If you are in a downtrend, when the most recent high of a downtrend is being broken to the upside, that's a change of character to the upside. But if you are in an uptrend and we want to change to the downside, meaning the recent low of an uptrend will be broken to the downside, that's change of character. All right, let's move very quickly. Let's move to what we have next.